to it. I haven't even updated the overlay. There we go. Oh, there he goes. He burner boosted immediately. He burner boosted immediately. Shout out to TrizSavage, burner boosting on the stream. Baby steps. Now let's take a stock with it. I told him he needs to take a stock with it. I've double-clicked this so many times. Why is it not gone over to the gameplay? Oh my goodness, I've been clicking the wrong screen. Sorry, stream. I got hard baited. Is that what you're saying? Oh crap. Never mind. Yeah, sorry, stream. You missed the. Triz is gonna kill me. we were on the wrong overlay, and everyone missed the burner boost. I'm gonna need TrizSavage do everyone a favor and not tilt. But anyway, he's getting put over to the side of the stage. He's down to stock right now. You guys don't know why, and that is why I shouldn't be left to manage the stream controls. All right. I wish someone would just come and control the stream controls. What? Oh. There you go. Triz trying to keep him honest at the ledge. As we were discussing before, chucking out that drag down up here. Triz has pulled himself right back into this. It's not let it go too far. Oh my goodness, just stand in place, throw the gyro. Oh, I thought he was gonna throw it forward again there, but I didn't realize he wasn't even holding it. Yeah, Triz doesn't want to go for that a second time right there. Like some Robs will go for that again right there, just to keep you confused. Like when it's like logically speaking the wrong option. Oh wow, Triz gets caught pressing one too many buttons. Gets tagged with a dash attack. Forced down to his last stock. Reads the jump with the back air, sends Jam into disadvantage. And Jam catches the spot dodge as well, and now he's building up momentum right now. He's chasing Triz across the stage. Shields. Oh no, Triz goes for the wrong smash as a punish as well. Jam teabagging in neutral. Trying to get into Triz's head a little bit right here. And need to be careful with that because it can come and bite you. Okay, Triz tries to read that jump there. Jam being really aerial right now because he can afford to be. There's not really like he needs to get hit red with either an up smash or a hard back air while throwing out these short hops to really lose his stock and have anything to be scared of. But he hasn't really demonstrated to Jam that he's going to go for any of those at the moment. There's the back air and he's evened out the stocks. 85%. Triz needs to be careful about trying to get around that Nair. So well spaced as well. He spaced himself perfectly to cover Nair. There you go. Rolls around to the other side, shields it, gets the grab off, and he's finally put some percent on the board in this last stock. Gyro gets cancelled out by the Nair hitbox. Jam's just letting this aerial hit, and Triz not ready to follow up. He wasn't ready for that Nair to hit. Oh, he's kept Jam exactly where he wants to keep him. And there's Nair into up air, and Triz is going to lose game number 1. Triz is going to beat me up after the set. Because, listen, all I can do for you, Triz, is verify to everyone that you did do a burner boost. Yeah. Sorry? Just saying what's up. Yeah. So Triz was bringing himself back into that one, but Jam was so oppressive at the ledge. Jam was it seems to most people that he was just jumping and like face rolling on there for a split second, but he was leaving, like, he was mixing up his timing of it as well, so that Triz would, like, when Triz was safe, like once he thought he picked up on the pattern, he would get hit by the back hit of Nair when he like delayed it a little bit. But like I said before, in a good few sets today, it hasn't been free. Triz made it competitive after losing an early stock. Oh, okay, nice air dodge read. Once you've hit somebody with enough of a really strong option, they start just wanting to get out. Now Triz is on notice about what he does after, what he does after those things have come out. Spot dodge cancel, down smash. Oh, he gives him another air dodge! That's the second time he's had to decide what to do after a nair, and he was still mashing air dodge, but he immediately takes the stock back as well. Catches Jam with a panic option of his own. Oh, Jam almost found himself in trouble right there. Got hit with a gyro that he might have forgotten was there. Okay, Triz doing exactly the right thing right there and delaying when he came back to stage. He didn't want to have to deal with that Aether back onto stage as well, because if he'd have gone up straight away, there is a chance that he might have got clipped with the spike hitbox. Catches him with down tilt into forward throw. Nice evasion there from Jam. Yeah, nice. That was a really nice evasion from Jam. Getting himself out of a really nasty spot. He could have found himself a stock behind. Go. He went just a little bit high with that quick draw. Very good. Allowing him to evade Triz's offense. Triz is talking during the set and it's putting me off. So I can only imagine what it's doing to Jams. There you go. Really? Okay, so as somebody who plays with items, like somebody who's really good with items recognizes that item toss is usually one of their fastest out of shield options and one of a really good punish tool when your opponent isn't at kill percent to anything within range. Oh my goodness, he read when that was coming as well. He read that the gyro was going to get shot out, short hopped over it, and kill confirmed off of that. That was masterful from Jams. Really well worked. Triz again, immediately after losing a stock, exactly the same as the first stock in this game, takes a stock right back with a back air read. Sorry. Triz trying to space him out with back air, but instead takes the aggressive option on the way down, forces Jams to air dodge, but doesn't quite capitalize. Ah, there we go. He's building up a lot of momentum now. Not letting him quick draw in neutral. He knows exactly where he's going that time, but doesn't quite space the punish quite right. He was almost there, had the right idea. Jam really needs to find a way to keep Triz exactly where he is. Instead, he jumps up into Nair. Back hit of Nair into back air. This is not a good way. And there goes Jam one more time. Triz this time not giving him the air dodge that he wants. So Triz seems to have learned that Jam is going to look for those air dodge reads. No. It's on the end of this. I think. Oh, Burning's put the mic near to Triz, I think. He wants to catch. He wants the Triz audio. Okay, this is really tense stuff. Almost takes the second game with an up smash, but he's not going to quite take him there. Triz. Stones of Steel. Neutral gets up in front of Ike. Somehow reads that Nair isn't coming. Jam is going to start fishing with all of these proficient kill options. Going to throw him off stage. Make Triz get up from the ledge. And all he needs is one good read right here. Triz managing to get back. Oh, all the panic options are coming out left, right, and center. Spot dodges, air dodges, everything. Triz is just throwing out kill options in the neutral. He does not care. He doesn't want to be anywhere near him right now. Jam throwing out quick draw, faking him out with quick draw. Huge hitbox, and that back air is going to even out the games, and it is one game apiece. Really intense game between these two players, quite evenly matched. We want the. Did the stream want the Triz, the TrizSavage experience? Do you want the Triz audio stream? Do you want the Triz experience? Or do we want both mics on Triz? Do we want we want one mic on Triz? All right, let me duck off and let Rambos take over from here. All right. Okay, we're getting Triz on Triz as my co-commentator. Anyway, going to be going into game 3 right now. Pretty evenly matched between the two players. What is this? Where's the third overlay with the 3? Oh, there it is. Well, no, it's not there anymore. Why am I so bad at this? There we go. Nice transitions, guys.
3, 2, 1, go!
Jam not quite paying respect to the fact that the gyro was there. He starts up his pressure anyway. Seems to be holding center stage quite nicely. Okay. Okay. So, what I want somebody to clip that right now, because both players went for for what can be described as really strong nairs. But Jam faded his back just enough. Like his spacing with that nair has been on point this entire set. Oh. Nair into up air, not quite going to take the stock right there. And there goes a side B out of disadvantage. Obviously not going to take the stock, but it's going to get Jam off of him. Oh, okay, that movement was really nice, and the read was there as well. Didn't work out for Triz, and he immediately gets relieved of that first stock. Nair is a nair to air. It's a do everything tool. He's playing it. He knows what his character does, and he's playing it right. Okay, so right there from Triz, drops the gyro right in front of himself, and then immediately goes for the back air. And he did, in fact, bait Jam into jumping. He just did not read exactly where he was going to be. Really smart stuff from Triz. But just, the execution just wasn't quite there. Point blank gyro, going to send Jam to the other side of the screen. He wants to throw that gyro back, exactly there. Keep Jam honest in the neutral. Oh, really nice stuff from Triz. Sent him straight up as well. The second time in a couple of weeks that I've seen that hitbox of there from Rob. But Jam immediately maintaining that one stock lead. Oh, wow. Jam just rinsing that nair for everything it's worth. As he should be. Get shield grab that one time, though. Triz forces him to misspace it. Side B going to put Jam into disadvantage, and this time he finally reads where it's going to go. Doesn't quite get the stock off with that up smash read, though. Okay, well, I want in 2 weeks' time, I want Triz to pretend that was intentional. Nice. Really good option coverage from Triz there. Gyro low, laser high, forces Jam to recover in a very specific way. But he doesn't quite put it to the best use.
Oh, come on, man.
Elusive play from Triz right here. Getting a bit frustrated. And getting sent straight back off of stage. Jam respects the gyro. Allows Triz back to the ledge, but this is only going to another nair setup. Nope, he's going to go off and try and get him this one time. Wow, okay, so that's the second time this game that Jam has been caught charging quick draw high what's the name for when laser's charged? When he's got like strong laser after it's charged for a little while. I guess it's charged laser. Oh well, yeah, I just call it charged laser then. I dub the charged laser. Christen it on stream, Rambos. I'm sure someone has before. I'm not planting the flag anywhere, let's just put it that way. Nair into fair. Going to send Triz into disadvantage again. And Jam again with those fadeaway nairs. That one almost working out for him as well. Triz can make games back like this back, but not to be. not to be in that set, in this game, sorry. Triz almost DQing himself out of the set right there. Doesn't realize he went to fist bump him like the set was over, but it's best of five. But it's best of 5. This sport. Look at Jam trying to send him to his stage of choice, challenging him to take him to battlefield, but it just was not to be. We're gonna go into game 3 on PS2. The secondary cause it comes is Triz audio. So you guys are gonna get the dulcet tones of Tristan. Oh, whiff grab on his rift grab, not quite close enough. Even though he did have the read, he wasn't shield. TrizSavage building up ahead of steam, catches him spot dodging, almost put together a really nice string right there.
Ooh, main rope.
Triz telling his opponent to main rob. If you're gonna use the gyro, main rob. If you notice you're good with it. Triz being very patient, not throwing that gyro as early as he could have, but really smart for him to do that. But he does get caught with another nair at the stage, at the edge of the stage. He's getting his words in. Is it like tilted? The thing is, like tilted game 5 Triz, tilted like down against you Triz can be quite a force of nature. He can pick up momentum quite handily at this point in time. No one wants to lose to this Triz. It's unbearable. Gets caught with another air dodge read up smash though. Jam perhaps setting some conditioning, letting him know it's there. I don't think he wanted that nair. I think he wanted back air. But he got that fair. He got turnaround fair instead. Puts the gyro in front of himself to claim space. I think gets a bit lucky with that dash attack as well because he managed to hit him with a jab. Whereas he was staring down the barrel of a Nike dash attack, which would have been his stock. But Jam's going to get that stock off anyway. Triz has quite the incline right now to make up the deficit. Whole stock plus a good few percent. Well, plus no percent, sorry. But Jam's maintaining his cool in front of all this pressure. He's closing down the gaps in front of Triz quite well. Takes a panic option there, rolls through, gets caught by side B, gets caught by the gyro. Has he burned his jump as well? That is death. Triz popping off for himself. He's hyping himself up. I love him. Even the chef in platform right now doesn't know what he's hearing. The chef in platform is being inducted into the TrizSavage experience. Jam right now, Jam is not succumbing to the pressure. Oh my goodness, that spot dodge. Put his life on the line, took his life in his hands with that nair into up air. Gives him the fist bump. Not perplexed by all the talk. Jam was very headstrong in that. When a lot of players might let Triz's talking get to them, like Jam kept his cool. The headset's over near where you were.